Join me as I challenge myself to beat pro cross spammers at their own game in FC Mobile. Pro cross spammers are a force to be reckoned with in FC Mobile. Employing a gameplay style that can be super frustrating for many of us, they constantly barrage you with crosses, making it seem like an impossible task to clear the ball or even get a touch on it. It's like they're speaking their own language, one that's hard to decipher if you're not used to it. Dealing with pro cross spammers can be tough because they're always one step ahead. They use common tactics like pinpoint accurate crosses, clever runs, and perfect timing to catch you off guard. The impact on gameplay is huge. You end up constantly defending, struggling to get any sort of possession or create scoring opportunities. Your team's defensive shape gets tested to its limits, and one small mistake can lead to a goal. I've been there myself, and it's infuriating. The thing with pro cross spammers is that they study the game. They know exactly which areas of the pitch to target. They exploit weaknesses in your team's defense, often isolating your center backs against their speedy wingers. And let's not forget their ability to whip in high-quality crosses from anywhere. It's like they have a sixth sense for finding the box. Their confidence grows with each successful clearance or interception, making them almost unbeatable. To make matters worse, pro cross spammers often make it look easy, which can be demoralizing. You start questioning your own skills, wondering if you'll ever be able to handle their level of play. But that's where strategy comes in. Understanding their tactics is the first step to countering them. So, how do we fight back against these crossing machines? One effective strategy is to use a higher defensive line. This can help compress the space between your defenders in the midfield, making it harder for them to get those pinpoint crosses in. Another approach is to employ a target man up front, someone physical who can battle for headers and hold up the ball. Using the right in-game mechanics can also turn the tide. For example, you can use the contain feature to keep pressure on their attackers, making it harder for them to turn and create space. Alternatively, instructing your fullbacks to stay back while attacking can prevent them from getting caught out by quick counterattacks. I found that one standout strategy against pro cross spammers is to use a specific type of formation, one that allows for more central midfield control and better defensive coverage. By clogging up the middle, you limit their crossing options and force them to try different approaches. The real game changer, though, is mastering the art of timing your tackles and interceptions. When done correctly, this can completely nullify their crossing threat. I've included some clips here that show exactly how this works. The key is anticipation and patience. For those struggling to implement these strategies, don't worry, practice makes perfect. Start by experimenting in friendlies or lower stakes matches to get a feel for what works best for you. In summary, beating pro cross spammers in FC Mobile isn't impossible. It just requires a solid understanding of their tactics and the right counter strategies. With practice and patience, you can develop the skills needed to outsmart them. If you've had your share of battles with pro cross spammers, share your stories in the comments below. I'd love to hear about them. And if you're looking to step up your gameplay, check out my next video where I dive into some advanced tactics that'll take your skills to the next level.
The referee has indicated a minute.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium and may face prosecution. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for visiting us. I hope you'll be back soon. From me, Jeremy Nicholas, and everyone here.